Okay, in Mumbai, the scheme of transfer of development rights or TDR is a big attraction for developers to bid for slum and redevelopment projects. But with TDR costs rising as a result of the shortage, developers across the city have put projects on hold or have increased their prices. The government is now planning to ease the TDR supply with a couple of new measures. The question is, will it work? Nikhil Sivadas reports.
In land-starved Mumbai, TDR or transfer of development rights is vital for builders as it allows them to double the built-up area of a plot over the permitted FSI. However, in recent times, the supply of TDR in the market has come down drastically.
Beginning of 2000 or 1995, in those point of time, a lot of rehabilitation building got constructed and developers were paid in terms of TDR instead of giving in cashes. So those were the time when there was a lot of TDR floating around in the market. So the TDR market, the volume of TDR which is available in the market has dropped over a period of time. So we are in a situation now where the new TDR generation is not happening to that same pace.
TDR was generated by developers who built slum rehabilitation and resettlement projects for the government. Several big builders like Orbit Corp, DB Realty, RNA and HDIL managed to get a head start here, building up stockpiles of TDR and also trading TDR with other developers. TDR trading is a lucrative vertical of the otherwise risky slum redevelopment process, and industry estimates peg the trade at a little over 2,000 crore rupees. However, with TDR supply dropping, these first movers are being accused of inflating prices.
Today the prices range anywhere from 3,200 to 4,000 rupees, somewhere in between like this, depending upon how much market stock is available, so on and so forth. I would feel that anywhere around 2,000 to 2,500 is a range for the price of the TDR.
The government is stepping in to control this problem. Earlier, it was issuing up to 33% of the additional TDR at ready reckoner rates to developers. Now it's planning to increase that to 67%. That's a big deal, especially when you consider that the government TDR is almost half the price of open market TDR.
The government is trying and coming to intervene, wherein government can supply additional FSI at a fixed price, which is at a ready reckoner price. So from a developer who is seeking to additional FSI, he will now have a choice to buy TDR or to buy premium FSI.
If passed, the government's move will reduce property prices as developers will not be passing on inflated TDR costs to the buyer. However, the first mover developers who count TDR as an essential incentive for slum redevelopment will be affected. But it seems unlikely that their concerns will be taken into account.
I agree with you that for a temporary period there could be a fall in the TDR prices. Those people may be disincentivized, but what will happen? More number of development will start. Government may also then see what is the cost of construction, what is the TDR price, and how we need to incentivize them so that their compensation could be proper.
But before that happens, the industry is waiting to see if the government can push through the new TDR policy before the upcoming assembly elections. The good news here is that the code of conduct has not yet been put into place, which means the government has a week or two to make this happen. From Mumbai, Nikhil Sivadas, NDTV.